Has someone had the dream of someday becoming a supermodel and being famous because of having a great body, appearing in magazines, win a lot of money just for someone to take pictures of you wearing a lot of different clothes? What a perfect life would be. Well, that's a dream that in the past few years and right now is in the minds mostly of girls, that they think they can have everything they want because they have a nice body. But what a price that they have to pay to have that body. At what price they have to be beautiful to society. Having near-death experience, physical, psychological problems for a lifetime, and just so they can feel beautiful to society, for everyone, but not for themselves? Well, let me tell you something. That beauty is a complete lie. That's not how you should feel beauty. Beauty is inside of all of us. The thing here is that we have to discover it first by yourself and then make it shine by others. That's the true beauty in life. Hundreds or millions of teenagers that want to become supermodels die every day because of anorexia. Let's start explaining what is anorexia. This disease is a psychological, and what it does is that because of you want to reach a specific weight, you stop eating or eat much less than your body needs to lose weight. But the consequences of this, that your body starts to get used to the amount of food. When you think you achieved your goal, your body doesn't. So it will still use this. It will still be used to the same amount of food. You can't stop. Then you start feeling fat. You eat even less than you did before, and then your body starts feeling ill because of the absence of all the nutrients that your body needs to be healthy, such as calcium, protein, and a lot of substances, and can end in near-death experience or even worse, even death. Girls with anorexia never stop to have health problems in their lives. If they say they are okay, no, they're not. Even people with rehab still have problems with themselves. They're not cured. Because of that, illness starts with a desire of a social beauty. That's a psychological problem on all of us. People with anorexia start with that problem because they don't feel accepted by society, or they feel like they say that now, ugly, or they don't even feel good with themselves. Most of the cases of anorexia start with the non-self-acceptance, and those people try to feel accepted by doing that, and they just get worse every day they pass. Anorexia is a problem that is now more often seen in our times because society and marketing promotes the idea of false beauty in women all around the world without knowing what they are really promoting. It's low self-esteem and a weapon of self-destruction in teenagers. Anorexia in our times is treated like an illness, like cancer, AIDS, or other type of viruses or mutations the body wants when it's not. It's a psychological disorder that starts thanks to the social pressure to being skinny. And skinny to society means beautiful. Giving teenagers their own time bomb until they start doing crazy things to reach the beauty that society wants to ask to be a teen for. The number one factor that starts this internal time bomb, named anorexia, is all around us, but we see it so normal that we don't realize the things that we see every day are the factors that kill so many teenagers every year. Such are the examples as TV, public signs, commercial, even our own classmates and even our most close friends might be the cause of this problem. But not only society and communication media are responsible for this problem. Most of the cases that happen every year are thanks to the bad communications at home, with the family, school pressure, or even bad self-esteem that someone has. This problem is most seen in women, but that doesn't mean that men are excused of having this problem too. It's scientifically proven that anorexia is the number 3 cause of death in women in the world, and 0.3 to 0.5 of teenagers in the world have anorexia. Can you imagine how much life are being taken away by this problem? How many families are destroyed by the loss of a daughter or a son? How many opportunities of living are taken away every year? The future of our generation is being killed by this monster that starts not from form of a virus, not from bacteria, but from ourselves.
Our mind creates this predator and slowly starts taking over control of us until it's almost killing you, and then it's when you try to find help but it's too late. The role of anorexia is like drugs, alcohol or tobacco. It's very easy to find a way to get in, but it's too difficult to find a way out. Let's start with statistics. In 2007, in research made by the WHO, the World Health Organization, the 10% of the people that have anorexia die every year. These people die because of many reasons such as gastrointestinal problems, extreme malnutrition, and even suicide. If this is not a warning sign or a call that everyone to stop with this problem, then I don't know what people need to see that happens to realize that we need to do something to stop this. If the world doesn't want to see what is happening, that is this problem, but I'm willing to everything that is in my hands to this madness get to my family, my school, or my community. Many years ago, this problem wasn't even known in society, or at least wasn't that important in those days. But what happened in between those years and our present, so that anorexia become one of the most deadly illness in our time? Well, I think I have the answers for that. Mass media.
Many years ago, when a little girl dreamed of being a supermodel, it was like dreaming of being a policeman of a firefighter. But now, when a girl wants to be a supermodel, it's a reason to start praying so nothing happens to the little girl in the process of reaching her dream without harming herself or even literally trying to get where she wants to be. Anorexia starts being with a little being skinny and doing a lot of exercise. But then, it turns into a, I don't want to eat, I'm too fat. I want to be like that mom, and take dangerous and extreme measures to lose weight quickly and slowly lose control of your mind and body. There are 4 basic criteria of the diagnosis of anorexia that are characteristic. The refusal to maintain body weight at or above a minimally normal weight for age and age, maintaining a body weight less than 85% of the expected weight, an intense fear of gaining weight or becoming fat, even though the person is overweight. Self-perception that is grossly distorted, excessive emphasis on body weight in self-assessment, and weight loss that is either minimized or not acknowledged completely. In women who have already begun their menstrual cycle, at least 3 consecutive periods are missed. Amenorrhea or menstrual periods occur only after a hormone is administered. These are only a few to mention symptoms of anorexia. As you can see, all of these symptoms have a very strong relationship with the organism, or external appearance and internal malfunctions of our organs, because as the body doesn't get all the vitamins, food, nutrients, and water needed to life, it starts eating itself until we look like skeletons. Let me ask you a question. Since when looking like a skeleton is considered as being beautiful? Is that the real image of beauty? Well, as all many say no, then I agree with them that is not beauty. That being sick and don't want to get any help or means that you have problems. All we have talked about is the health, appearance, and details in a first-person view. But now let's talk about the impact that anorexia has in the family.
As we know, anorexia can cause problems in our own body and our own organism. But what happens to our loved ones? Let's start about one question about family. What will you do if you know your child has anorexia? You should start thinking on what you did wrong as a parent, so that he or she start with that on your thinking on what to do to help him or her. Or in worst cases, what will be the last words you want to say to your child before he passes away? Say, isn't it? And imagine this: you're only thinking of this, but right now there are families living this nightmare at this moment. Just think how much you love your family if you have problems. If you don't feel good with yourself, talk to your family. They are the persons that will never judge you, not like society or your friends. Your family is where you can feel loved and love at the same time. You don't know how much your family looks up to you. You make them proud, and you make them happy as they make you happy too. You don't have to be skinny, or be like the models in magazines to feel beautiful. Just be yourself, and you will never discover what real beauty is, being oneself. Now, I'm inviting you to have a good life happy, love, laugh, but mostly live your life as yourself, not pretending or wanting to be someone you are not. You don't know the great favor you are doing to your family and the world, be mostly to yourself living healthy. And for last, don't let anyone tell you you ain't beautiful.
Now, I'm inviting you to have a good life. Live happy, love, laugh, but live your life as yourself.
Not pretending or wanting to be someone you're not.
You don't know the great favor you are doing to your family and the world, but mostly to yourself living healthy.
And for last, don't let anyone tell you
You ain't beautiful.